Welcome. I am Michael Seymour, President of Alexandria Technical and Community College. With me on stage is Jessica Baggett. She is your Student Senate President this past year, and Greg Razanen, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. Greg is retiring after 30 years of service at ATCC. This is his last graduation. Thank you, Greg, for your many years of service. As president of ATCC, and on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, we congratulate the class of 2021 on their significant milestone. The class of 2021 will be remembered forever as they face many challenges during the pandemic. Despite the disruption and uncertainty, the class of 2021 earned this award in unique fashion. Your family, friends, faculty, and staff who supported your journey will continue to cheer for your success. And now, as an alumnus, you are forever part of the Alexandria Technical and Community College family. You are legends. At this time, please stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by Jennifer Maloney.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Jennifer. It is my pleasure to preside over the college's 60th annual commencement ceremony. This is one of 3 ceremonies today and features our law enforcement and nursing graduates. We hope family and friends are tuned in online to celebrate your accomplishments with us. For those of you unfamiliar with some of the college's customs related to commencement, let me provide a brief explanation. The gold-colored stoles are worn by those who are in the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Phi Theta Kappa is an honor society in the 2-year colleges and is comprised of students in degree and diploma programs. These students must have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. The red, white, and blue cords you see are worn by graduates who have served in one of the branches of the United States Armed Forces. This really serves as a great way of thanking our veterans for their service. I am happy to introduce Dr. Devinder Malhotra, Chancellor of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities System.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I am Devinder Malhotra, Chancellor of Minnesota State. Graduation is a big achievement under any circumstances. The resolve and resiliency you have demonstrated through your studies are all the more remarkable in light of the challenges this global health crisis has thrown your way. Your academic accomplishments are truly impressive. It's called commencement because it is the beginning of things to come. It's an exciting time. As we look forward, you are our future. Your educational achievement is key to realizing your dreams and career goals, as well as to promoting a shared prosperity that will benefit others. The skills, experience, and knowledge you acquired will undoubtedly enrich our communities and our state. Graduates, this last year of your educational journey has been unlike any that we could have imagined for you. Learning during COVID brought around many challenges, but you have developed tremendous tenacity and adaptability. Today marks a seminal moment in your educational journey. I join with your family, friends, faculty, and staff who supported you in honoring and celebrating you. We are all so proud of you, and we will continue to root for your success. Go forward with an open mind and a generous heart.
Michelle Fischbach is a wife, mom, grandma, attorney, and U.S. Congresswoman from Minnesota's 7th District. Prior to being elected to Congress, Michelle served in the Minnesota Senate for more than 2 decades, including as the first female president of the Minnesota Senate, and was Minnesota's 49th lieutenant governor. A native Minnesotan, Michelle received a BA in political science and economics from St. Cloud State University and a JD from William Mitchell College of Law. She and her husband, Scott, have 2 adult children and 5 grandchildren and live in the Paynesville area. Michelle is a champion for Minnesota families, and she is a champion for our graduates.
This is Congresswoman Michelle Fischbach, and I represent Minnesota's 7th District. I want to congratulate you all on your graduation. Alexandria Technical and Community College has helped you in your journey. The circumstances over the past year have been challenging, to say the least. But you made it, and you're ready to continue your journey. No matter what that journey holds, may the knowledge you've gained and the experiences you've had guide you in your future, and never stop chasing your dreams. Life will surely have its ups and downs, but remember to work hard and use every challenge as an opportunity. You'd be surprised what great things might come from the most unlikely circumstances. Keep your heart and your mind open and never stop learning. Reach your goals and strive to do your best. I have no doubt you will continue to make your friends, family, and community very proud. Again, congratulations and God bless.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Dean Steve Richards will introduce our first student speaker.
We are pleased today to have 3 of our graduates deliver a commencement address. Our first speaker is Zachary Jans, who is graduating today with an associate in applied science degree in law enforcement. Zachary is from Buffalo, Minnesota, and is the 3rd person in his family to have ever completed a college degree. After graduation, Zachary will be heading back to his hometown of Buffalo to find work and possibly attend flight school. Zachary.
Couple minutes of relief. All right. Thank you, President Seymour. So I'm sure you were expecting the school to fly in a speaker like Morgan Freeman or Elon Musk, perhaps, to send us off this year. But unfortunately, they canceled last minute, so it seems you're stuck with me. Since I'm not getting paid to be here, this is going to be short, sweet, and not nearly as eloquent. Early in my high school days, I started to develop a strong desire to help others and to use my life to serve those around me. The way my parents raised me, the values that my friends and family exuded, and especially my Catholic faith, all reinforced this ideal of self-service and sacrifice. As I matured, I soon found an ever-growing desire within myself, not only to serve and sacrifice for my God, my family, and my friends, but even for strangers on the street as well, people I have never met. I never had a good understanding of this desire, and early on, I didn't really know what to do with it. It simply sat there in my heart. But one day, I heard a specific Bible verse that I have come to love over the years. This verse gave me a new perspective and helped me frame that desire to protect and serve in a new context. It also helped me understand that I need to act in order for this desire to make any positive difference in the lives of others. I hope that sharing this verse will inspire you all to do the same. So to give you some context, this verse is from the book of Isaiah. Isaiah was a prophet in the Old Testament, and in this verse, he had a vision of God sitting on a high and lofty throne, and there were angels surrounding him. Isaiah felt unworthy and not ready to be in God's presence, so an angel took an ember from an altar and touched Isaiah's lips with it, and the angel said, "See, now that this has touched your lips, your wickedness is removed, your sin is purged." And this next part is really the part that I have come to love. Then Isaiah heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send? Who will go for us?" And Isaiah responded, "Here I am, Lord, send me." Now, 2 years ago, we came to the school and joined this law enforcement program, or this nursing program. We came from very different backgrounds and life experiences. We came from different towns, states, even countries. Some of us may have found ourselves here not knowing what else to study. But something bigger drew us to law enforcement, and something inside each of us has kept us here these past 2 years. And though it's not likely that any of us had any visions of God upon our arrival here, I'd be willing to bet that some of us may have felt unworthy or unprepared to enter a career like law enforcement. At the very least, most of us were likely unsure of just what exactly we were getting ourselves into. Now, let me tell you, that something inside us has to be pretty strong to get us through Miss Martin's thrilling online traffic lectures, Mr. Wolf's crystal clear instructions, Mr. Stumpf and Larson keeping us humble and making us sure we use our common sense, and definitely letting us know when we had none, Mrs. Swanson reading our body language when we walk into class, and calling us out on it when she knew something was up, Mr. Haig's riveting Constitution videos first year, being bent into pretzels by Mr. Childers to learn self-defense, writing all of the reports for Miss Wheats, Mrs. Van Overbeck making us suffer through numerous labs with Shayla, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But in all seriousness, despite our differences, I believe that that something I mentioned was what I explained at the start of my speech: a deeply rooted desire to serve others and to help those in need, to give of ourselves for those around us, for something greater. I believe that that is not only what has driven me, but each of us here to do what we have done these past 2 years, to learn to protect and serve. Now, we have all done a lot of work, have put in countless hours, and have been stressed out in ways that many of us have never experienced before. We have heard and learned about the very real evils that permeate our world, evils that most people would rather not know about. We have had to walk in shoes, well, shiny boots rather, at least they're shiny on inspection mornings, that most people have never nor will ever walk in. We have experienced the fullness of the effects of taser, of OC spray, and have tasted tear gas, none of which we will ever forget. We have endured all of this and so much more these past 2 years at Alex Tech, and we have experienced them together. Now, like Isaiah was made ready to speak to God with the burning ember, through these experiences, we have been made ready and prepared to go out to protect and serve our communities. We have been purified of our inner idiots, well, learned how to tame them a little bit at least, and in a very real way have been stripped of some of our imperfections and have been forged into better men and better women. Now, here we are today at the end of our journey together. Here is where our paths diverge, where we branch out into our own specific callings and interests. Though it may be difficult to go forward and move into the next unknown stage of life, know that each of you are called to greatness and that each of you have good work to do going forward, no matter what that work may be or where you will end up. Now, briefly before I end my speech, I want to directly address our instructors. Now, despite my inside jokes and jabs at any of you, I speak for the whole class when I say that we are incredibly grateful for your choice of law enforcement and for the sacrifices you each made during your careers. Thank you for focusing your efforts on building our knowledge and skill sets to be able to carry on the work that you once did. Thank you for pushing us to be the best that we can be, especially when we hated it. Thank you for the experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly that the past 2 years have brought, and for helping us grow through them. Thank you for preparing us for our futures and the struggles we will undoubtedly face. When we failed, thank you for helping us fail forward. I also want to say a special thank you to Ms. Wheats and all of our gen ed instructors. Thank you for putting up with us, especially when we were most rowdy and really off our rockers. I assure you, the communities we will serve are in better hands than you think. Now to you, my classmates, my squad, my friends, it has been a great honor to attend this school, to be in this program with all of you. It has been a joy to get to know you and to see you all grow these past 2 years. I am proud of all of you and of all the good work that you have done and what you will do in the future. I am excited to see where God will lead each of you and to see the great things that you will accomplish in your futures. As we take our first steps forward into this unknown future, let us all be like Isaiah, who heard the calling for his life and had the courage and strength to say, "Here I am, Lord, send me." Thank you.
Thank you, Zachary. My name is Marilee Retzloff. I serve as the Health Division and Dean of Nursing. Our next speaker today is Jaime Martinez Boteo. He is graduating today with an associate degree in nursing. He was born in Mexico and currently resides in Melrose. He is a first-generation college student and graduate. Jaime graduated from our practical nursing program in 2019. And he decided to continue his education at ATCC, now with an associate degree. Jaime is working as an LPN in a mental health setting. Next on his to-do list is passing the NCLEX and then seeking a permanent job as a registered nurse specializing in mental health. He intends to further his education as he is able. Please welcome Jaime.
Thank you, Dean of Nursing. It has been a bumpy ride to today. No one said it would be easy, for what is easy might not be worth the ride. In life, most often, you must make things up as you go. We do not get a one-way direct ticket to success, happiness, or fulfillment. But today, we make a stop here to immerse ourselves in the joy of the occasion. Fellow students, we did it. We have all earned a seat here today. I recall the first day of class, that day when everyone wanted to get here bright and early to find the best seat. The day when we were all stress ulcer free. For the past 9 months or more, we have shared experiences, learned, some have cried, and several of us have questioned our strengths but explored our weaknesses. Our quick stop will soon cease to exist. It will carve its way into history and prepare us for more. Many of you might know what your next step is. Others eagerly sit here confused and full of ambition of what is to come. It is not written in stones what will happen, and that is the rule of life. Along the path, we have created moments and built relationships that make our passage worthy. I would like to extend a thank you to those who have supported our journey. A special thank you to our instructors who have marched alongside us for the challenges that enhanced our learning capabilities and amplified our skills and values. Your contributions will be remembered. It is your knowledge, impeccable clinical competence, and desire to educate that inspire us today. To our families and significant others, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement, comprehension, and everyday support that you provided us in the most difficult times of our studies. Today, I want to challenge everyone to make a difference, a good difference. Recent events in society have scarred the course of freedom from racial discrimination. Diverse acts have been seen not only statewide, but across the nation. But I believe we can do better. We are destined to do better. Hatred based on discrimination of color is a disease that devours quickly. We as a community deserve better. We as a community deserve integration. If we can work together, we can succeed together. I will share a quick story. I will make it brief as it is not my intention to bore you. I found myself walking into a retail store more than once. As I enter the building, I feel the dense stare of the employees upon me. For now, I feel nothing but safe because I know they will be watching me throughout my stop. Sometimes they approach and ask if there is anything they can help me find. I kindly decline their offer because browsing is often a therapeutic mean to distract one's mind. Unsatisfied, they vanish away, but from the corner of my eye, I can tell that I've become the prey of a hawk that is attentively eyeing my steps and movements. Feeling safe begins to fade away. I can't avoid to question, however, what is it that has nominated me to be observed so closely? There are other remarks that eliminate the possibility of being randomly selected for close monitoring, as if I was a patient that needs monitoring. Some acts do not transcend in causing irreparable damage, while others do. I realize that those actions will not deter my ride. I will continue the course of my trip. And so I say, let it not be the color of my skin or the accent in my voice that distracts you from your ride. Again, I challenge you today to make a difference, a good difference. As nurses, we are privileged with inimitable opportunities. We are a profession that receives life and delivers joy. We are a profession that holds the hand of those taking their last breath. The last person the dying sees, the last voice they hear. Continue in the path of caring, healing, and fortifying the heart with love. Be passionate to learn and grow. Be passionate to serve. Be a legend. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Sophia Redden. She is graduating today with a diploma in practical nursing. Sophia is from Alexandria and plans to work this summer and take her last 2 Phase 1 RN courses so she can then join the RN program in the fall of 2022. Her goal is to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Please welcome Sophia.
Stuck. Hello, everyone. My name is Sophie Ritton, and to start, I just want to say how proud I am to stand before you today to represent the graduating practical nursing class of 2021. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I remember coming into nursing school barely knowing how to take a manual blood pressure, which is now a skill that has become second nature to me. We have all grown so much. As we graduate and become certified, we must remember how we have grown, the lives we will change, and the responsibility we now have. This is not to scare anyone, but it is to prepare everyone. But as we remember our growth and skills, know we all are prepared. We have learned skills from injections to catheters, from tracheostomy to ostomy care, and from medication administration to charting information. I know this year has been hard with COVID, as if nursing school wasn't hard already, with clinical and the dreaded ATI assignments and the rest of the stress that consumes us in nursing school. It has been an emotional roller coaster for me and many others. It is weird to think we have barely seen each other's faces, yet we know each other so well. We have all powered through this difficult year. Just as our instructors said in the beginning of the year, it is not going to be easy, but it is going to be worth it, and it has and will continue to be. I would like to thank all my classmates for being so amazing. You guys made school fly by, and on behalf of my classmates and myself, I would like to thank our instructors as well. You have been there you have all taught us so much. You have supported us through thick and thin and been there to give us a boost when we need it. You guys truly are life changers. Now everyone, thank you for an amazing year, and thank you to those who organized this amazing ceremony in the midst of COVID. It is so awesome to be able to celebrate our accomplishments. Your dedication to the ceremony does not go unnoticed. And guys, no matter what you do, I believe in you, and so do those around you. Best wishes on whatever you do, and remember, as Michael Josephson once said, take pride in how far you have come, and have faith in how far you can go. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
First of all, I'd like to thank Sophia and all the graduates that spoke for those great addresses. My name is Mark Anderson. I'm the Vice Chair of the Alexandria Technical and Community College Community Advisory Board. Will all the graduates please stand? On behalf of the faculty and administration, and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Minnesota State, I declare that the assembled students from the Alexandria Technical and Community College have met the graduation requirements and standards for their respective certificates, diplomas, degrees, and programs as set forth by the Minnesota State and the State of Minnesota. Our nursing and practical nursing graduates have also met the graduation requirements set forth Board of Nursing. It is my great privilege to present the class of 2021.
I'm Jeff Wild, Vice President of Advancement and Outreach, and also the Executive Director of the College Foundation. Graduates, at this time, please turn your tassels from the right side to the left. Congratulations. I'd like to extend you my personal congratulations on your academic achievement, as well as congratulate you on behalf of the Alexandria Technical and Community College Foundation. Congratulations. You may take a seat. At this time, our program faculty members will introduce themselves and present our graduates. Thank you.
First, I'd like to introduce Becky Swanson, who will be presenting awards to the law enforcement students.
Thank you, Greg. Family, friends, and graduates, before we get to the main show, we'd like to acknowledge some exceptional students and student awards. If I may please have Cody Pausch come forward to the stage, please, to the top of the ramp. Abigail Mummy, Song Vang, Zachary Jans, and Jarrett Imlay. The first award, Cody doesn't know about this, but he went above and beyond when it came to tours for Alexandria with his public service. And of the 13 different tours that we had to give to incoming students, Cody would always show up with a smile on his face and give his best sell of our program to incoming students. So we want to extend a huge thank you for his service and his dedication. Thank you, Cody. Next, if I could have Abigail Mummy, Song Vang, Zachary Jans, and Garrett Imlay, if you could come forward, please. Come all the way up here. I would like to extend, these are our troop commanders, and they tirelessly came to inspections at 6:30 in the morning with Instructor Wolf and Instructor Stumpf to dedicate themselves to inspecting uniforms head to toe to head, to make sure that people were abiding by the law enforcement policy and make sure that they were polishing their boots, keeping their uniform in check, and following our guidelines. And they did this the entire year of 2020, 2021. So please help me thank them for their dedication and service. Here you go, Abby. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. Next, if I could have Derek Schweik come forward. Derek earned a 96.2% in firearms competency and proficiency. So the highest award of firearms score goes to Derek. Please help him. I wish him congratulations with a round of applause. Congratulations. And for a physical fitness award, PT award goes to Derek Tollefson. Derek, if you could come on up. Derek received a 97.64%, which is an incredible percentage. Congratulations, Derek, for your award. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Becky. Now introducing the outstanding law enforcement graduates is Mandy Van Overbeck.
On behalf of the entire law enforcement division, I would like to congratulate the graduating class of 2021. Aiden Anderson, Nevada, Iowa. Matthew Anderson, Waconia. Erica Berge, Belle Plaine. Zachary Cameron, New Prague. Zachary Cargill, Buffalo. Jesse Collins, Deer Creek. Max Delorier, New Ulm. Benjamin Dvorak, Minnetonka. Abigail Edstrom, Anoka. Cade Egham, Lonsdale. Lee Enos, Cambridge. Matthew Erlinson, Fergus Falls. Carter Fish, Albany. Bo Garthis, Newfolden. Cade Garkey, St. Cloud. Logan Guile, Cottonwood. Timothy Gunderson, Matomidi. Andrew Hexum, Fergus Falls. Justin Hoff, Sauk Rapids. Jarrett Imlay, Lake Crystal. Zachary Jans, Buffalo. Bryce Johnson, New Prague. Dylan Krosh, Dawson. Brody Cup, Lonsdale. Mitchell Lemmer, Norwood Young America. Michael Leverington, Belfouche, South Dakota. Redwood Falls, Jared Lund. Alexander Lyon, Sartell. Bryce Malley, Ramsey. Adam McTaggart, West Fargo, North Dakota. Abigail Mummy, Waterville. Cody Pausch, Pelican Rapids. Luis Perez, Tracy. Javier Prieto, Plainview. Kellen Pulliam, Browerville. Jordan Ramler, Malacca. Zachary Reese, Tyler. Danielle Royce, Benson. Emmanuel Reyes, Perm. Tyson Reynolds, Morgan. Nolan Rustand, Alexandria. Logan Sanborn, Faribault. Derek Schweik, North Branch. Ethan Sense, Winnonia. Noah Sheldon, Chicago. Daniel Showalter, Pine City. Cody Stock, Dawson. Mitchell Tennyson, Fergus Falls. Isaiah Testa, Glenwood. Derek Tullifson, Pelican Rapids. Derek Van Dam, Tracy. Sang Vang, St. Paul. Alexander Vars, Buffalo. Nathan Vossen, Litchfield. Alexander Walcott, Morris. Logan Waldvogel, Melrose. Benjamin Whittico, Ellendale. Mackenzie Abrahamson, Alexandria.
Thank you, Mandy. Now introducing the nursing graduates will be Michaela Danielson, and Barb Lenars will be pinning the graduates. So nursing graduates, please come up.
Hello. I'd like to, I guess, introduce our outstanding student. Michaela and I and Nicole, we all believe that all of you are outstanding students this year. You've all shown a true commitment to your nursing education, and I think that shows us that you are all outstanding students. This award recognizes a student who has consistently demonstrated nursing qualities such as leadership, teamwork or team building skills, integrity, accountability, but also nursing judgment, compassion, and professionalism. The Outstanding Student Award for the Associate Degree Nursing program this year is presented to Jaime Martinez Botello.
Before I announce the Associate Degree Nursing graduates, I'd like to give a little background to the nursing pinning ceremony. The tradition of the nursing pin and the ceremonial pinning ceremony originated in the 1860s at the Nightingale School at St. Thomas Hospital in London. Florence Nightingale chose to acknowledge the graduate nurses by presenting each of them with a metal pin of excellence. In the United States, the first pin was presented to the graduating class of 1880 at the Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York City. It featured a crane in the center for vigilance, encircled in a band of blue for constancy, and an outer band of red for mercy and relief of suffering. We would like to continue this practice today, and we'd like to pin all of our nursing graduates. On behalf of all the faculty in the nursing program, I'd like to address our associate degree nursing graduates. You may stand and put on your white jackets. Kaylee Atkinson from Little Falls. Derek Burning from Alexandria. Heather Brewster from Alexandria. Sydney Ellis, Alexandria. Cindy Halber, Osakis. Teresa Hooper, Vining. Krista Kaltoff, Freeport. Amanda Magnuson from Maple Grove. Jaime Martinez Botello from Melrose and Mexico. Megan McFarland from Madison. Andrea Quistorf from West Union. Maddie Revering from Alexandria. Ken Robinson is unable to attend. We've got Lexi Sorensen from Alexandria. Nicole Vonderhaar, Alexandria. Sandra Warnock from Starbuck. Brittany Weber from Albany. At this time, I'd like to invite Kim Ziegler, Practical Nursing faculty, to present the Practical Nursing graduates.
I have the honor of presenting the Outstanding Student Award for the Practical Nursing class. Again, this award recognizes a student who consistently demonstrates nursing qualities: integrity, compassion, kindness, trustworthiness, professionalism. The spring 2021 Outstanding Student is Sophie Ritten. We will now pin our Practical Nursing graduates. Please rise. You can come over to the side. Caitlin Ahrens. Nancy Ambrose. Allie Anderson. Ashley Andrews. Carlos Baez. Cassie Biederman. Courtney Bierman. Cassidy Christians. McKinley Danielson. Amber Drexel. Gracie Drossel. Aaron Ersted. Amaya Johnson. Sarah Kolstead. Jasmine Lambrecht. Ryan Massman. Ellie Moan. Jennifer Ortiz. Sophie Ritten. Gage Robinson. Megan Rydberg. Quinn Schaefer. Michaela Schulke. Maya Snyder. Lauren Taves. Mackenzie Wills. Steph Wusso. When the nursing pinning ceremony was first initiated in the 1860s, the lamp was a symbol of the care and devotion the nurse administered to the sick and injured in the practice of nursing. The lamp further represents Miss Nightingale's famous rounds at night and is symbolic of her dedication. After the pinning, Miss Nightingale had her graduates recite the nursing pledge and light their lamps. We will carry on this nursing tradition by reciting a version of the original Nightingale Pledge and lighting the lamps. Graduates, please rise. Look to your right or turn slightly to your right, please. And we will recite the pledge. I pledge myself here Graduates, on behalf of the faculty, we'd like to recognize your accomplishments and welcome you to the nursing profession. Graduates, light your lamps. Congratulations to our graduating class. Thank you to all the friends and family who supported these graduates on their journey through nursing school.
Before we conclude this ceremony, student leaders would like to thank family and friends for their support of our graduates. We would also like to thank our dedicated faculty and staff.
So best wishes to all graduates as you enter the next chapter of your lives. Please stay in touch. Thank you and have a great rest of the day.